Welcome back. Our first arena finals of the fall swing continues in the capital region of New York State. The NFL also continues its push towards the playoffs. Tonight, the Minnesota Vikings with Randy Moss and company travel to
the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field
against rival Green Bay. MVP candidate Brett Favre and the Packers look for redemption tonight at 8:30 Eastern. Favre loves the frozen tundra. In his career, he's an incredible 33-0 when the temperature is below 34 degrees. It's going to be cold there tonight. Cold weather is not a problem I have living in Florida. Let's go down to the lanes with Dave Ryan and another Floridian.
All right, Randy, thanks. Walter Ray Williams Jr., the Hall of Famer. Fans are ready here. Tell me about the adjustment from the Latham Bowling Center to here. How difficult has it been for you, do you think, in warm-up? What do you anticipate now they're on synthetic surfaces?
Well, the lanes seem to be playing fairly similar, I mean, as far as scoring pace. I think the scores will be pretty high today. Scores are pretty decent in the first match. I expect the scores to be good for this match. Chris might have a little trouble, but I think I'll do all right.
You've made the most appearances ever in arena play. This is number 12. How do you respond to it today? Do you like it?
I enjoy it. The energy the crowd gives us, kind of try to feed off of that. And the first time I was in it was the most fun I ever had losing, but I'm not planning to lose today.
Best of luck to you. Walter Ray Williams Jr., Chris Barnes, first head-to-head matchup, Randy, on TV this year.
Yeah, this is going to be a great one. All the experience and wins of Walter Ray Williams Jr., even though Chris Barnes only has 3 titles, lots of TV appearances under his belt. And that's probably the most confident I've ever heard Walter Ray prior to the start of a match on television. That ball is absolutely perfect in the pocket, leaving the stone 8.
Okay.
Spare ball for Walter Ray. It is too high, 5th TV appearance of the year. He's got 1 championship in Detroit.
Now watch the ball. It's going to get to the 5 pin and drive it straight back. That's why you leave solid 8s in bowling. Normally the 5 pin would go a little bit to the left and take out the 8.
4th time on TV this year, Chris Barnes. Japan Cup, Wichita, Philly, now Albany, and gets a trip on the 4 to begin his day.
You know, we talk about no defense in our sport. There isn't, and here's why. This ball is going to drift a little bit high. Barnes gets the great break of tripping the 4 pin. Walter Ray's ball was actually a better shot. The way it entered the pocket, he gets 9. Chris Barnes is using what we call a light load proactive ball, which reads less oil at the break point. This gives him that nice little straight trajectory and just a tame back end reaction. Look out.
Messenger somehow does not knock over the 10. How did it stay up?
The reason why it stays up is because the neck of the pin hits the 10 pin instead of the body. Watch this, here it comes. That's the head pin, and then the head of that pin, not enough weight, not enough force to knock the 10 down.
Has not won since more than a year ago. Hendersonville, Tennessee, outside Nashville. We saw his stats a few moments ago with his 3 career titles. Walter Ray with a win outside Detroit this year, 35th all-time. He's 2nd behind the great Gorilla. Match wins this week for him. The lefty Jason Couch went down last night at the Bowlers Club in Latham. We're on the arena. Surfaces now. Things much different, and a split.
Got a little more hook on lane 4 than you do on the left lane. Walter Ray Williams Jr. doesn't make very many bad shots. This one, I think, fooled him. That ball was left, hooked high.
Okay.
Second all-time in arena earnings. Hoping for a kick, and instead just gets 1 of the 3. So an open frame for Walter Ray.
When I talked to Walter Ray last night, I asked him, I said, where have you been the last couple of weeks? And his response was pretty clear and pretty simple. No breaks.
It's after making the TV finals 3 weeks in a row. Gets help with a 7-pin there. Did not fare well at all at the Pepsi Open in Philly. 41st place, 39th at the Cambridge Credit Classic last week on Long Island. Paige Pennington, as usual, right by Walter Ray's side in their brand new motorhome, which is having some trouble, we understand.
Well, the last 2 years in a row here in Albany, it's been so cold that the plumbing is freezing up in the motorhomes.
That's our weekly Walter Ray Page motorhome update.
See, but our guys are tough, man. Anybody can go and camp out where the weather's like 75 degrees and sunny. We do it when it's like 8 below outside. Well, take a look at this. The 6-pin goes to the sidewall and does what we want it to do. Cuts the 10 1/2.
Victories this week include a round of 8 last night in Latham over Doug Kent, who has won his wild card match already, with Steve Jarris, Kent, and Tommy DeLuce Jr. next in the semis. This, though, a battle of the Titans. I mean, 2 big-time stars on the PBA Tour head-to-head. A real treat for us to have them on TV together for the first time this year. They did bowl head-to-head in Connecticut last year, Walter Ray tells me. Coming to you from Siena College, Loudonville, New York, just outside Albany at the PBA Empire State Open. Dave Ryan, Randy Peterson, our entire ESPN PBA crew with you. Live coverage of the PBA continues. Spare ball. Perfect for Chris Barnes. Come on. Chris really likes the arena setting.
All right,
very good high school basketball player in the state of Kansas. A Division II NAIA type prospect, and said the arena setting reminds him of playing big-time state championship games in Kansas. High school hoops. Big-time shot, Walter Ray.
If you ever want to try something to improve your game, try this. I want you to watch Walter Ray's backswing. Freeze it right there, guys. This swing comes out, and then it's going to realign itself and tuck back up underneath his shoulder. That's how he gets the ball tight to his ankle, and that's how his hand gets into such a wonderful position at release.
Looking for a triple and a 15-pin lead. Got it.
He made the adjustment on lane 4, Rhino. Caught a double. He's locked in on lane 3.
Make it 5 pins, pardon me. That's the lead now for Walter Ray. Barnes. Breaker form.
2 trip 4s on that right lane.
Season breakdown for each. 9 combined TV appearances. They have just been outstanding. Very consistent. Chris Barnes, the only bowler on tour, 11 for 11 to make match play each week. The 2 Japan events, all 9 on the USA side. That is consistency.
Oh!
No trip there on the 4.
Well, that should have disintegrated the rack.
Come on.
That was just a great shot and just a bad break. Every ball that he's thrown has hit the pocket. That's why he's the point leader out on our tour, with Walter Ray being number 2.
Trying to increase his percentage on the single pin conversion. He does just that. 4th TV appearance of the year for Barnes, in search of his first title of this new season. Walter Ray's got 1 championship already in Taylor, Michigan, the site of the World Championships in March. Right now, it's Albany, New York, semifinals.